All right, so for 1 and 2, you solve for x. So you have kind of a few choices in number 2. You could distribute the 5. You can start by dividing both sides by 5. Either way, it gives you the same solution. When you divide by the 4, what's really nice is that the 28 and the 4 kind of simplify. So we have x greater than 33/5 and x greater than -7/5. So what that means is all x values greater than whatever that number are possible solutions to that equation. So if x is greater than 33/5, it means I could plug in something. So 33/5 is roughly 6 repeating. So it means if I plugged in 7, 7 would work. Or if I plugged in 11, it would work. Because 11 is greater than 33/5. And then for the graphs, you looked at your y-intercept, you applied the slope, you determined if the line was solid or dashed, and whether you shade above or below. In number 4, I solve for y, making it easier for me to see my slope and y-intercept. Good? All right, so then a linear system of inequalities is going to be really similar to a linear system of equations, except for now, instead of a single point of intersection being the solution, it's going to be the overlap of the shading that is the solution. And if the shading doesn't overlap, then it's kind of like parallel lines, which means that there is no solution. So these are all the same rules that we used when graphing linear inequalities. If the line is greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, then the line is solid. If the line is less than or equal to or is less than or greater than, then the line is dashed. Meaning that solutions don't come from the dashed line, but they do come from the solid line. If y's are greater than or equal to, it is above, and less than or equal to is below. Do you still need it? I can go back.
Yeah, I need it too.
Sorry.
Keep going. I'll get it later.
If you have negative x plus y is greater than -1, and we have x plus y is greater than 3, the easiest thing to do is sort of add, subtract the x's to the other side. That way it's in y equals mx plus b form, so you can easily use the slope. So just adding over my x, I get y is greater than x minus 1. Therefore, I start at -1, and my slope is +1. So I'm going to go up 1, right 1, or down 1, left 1. and my line is greater than but not equal to, so my line is dashed. The y values are greater than, so we shade above. So what happens is you're going to graph one of your lines the way we've been graphing. So I'm just going to graph this line. I'm going to do all my normal shading. So I'm going to shade everything above.
Dang. She shaded.
And then what we do is we graph the next line. So now I'm going to graph the blue line. So this line, you just simply subtract over the x, and you get y is greater than negative x plus 3. So my y-intercept is at 3, and now my slope is negative, so I'm going down.
Some nice dashes right there.
Still dashed. But this time, my y values are greater than my equation. So you have to be careful where you shade, because you've already done one set of shading. So your final solution can only be shading on top of where you already have shading. Or you need to make sure that I clearly know, oops, you know the solution is the overlap. So even though the blue goes all the way here, I need to know you know that the solution is only the overlap. So this triangle either needs to be super duper duper dark compared to all your other shading. You can do 2 colors like I did. Or you need to not shade where the one line would be shaded but isn't part of the solution to both.
Like, so we can keep it like that.
Where like this is much darker than this.
There.
So I know it's the darkest region. So you could have one area that's lighter and not part of it. But I don't want to have 2 lighter areas and then a dark, unless that dark area is ridiculously dark. Yes.
Okay, could we graph both our lines first and then shade?
That's what I'm going to show you on the next one.
Okay.
So, and again, the last alternative is what Elijah just asked. Does he even need to have this shading at all? And the answer is no. Or what I see a lot of students do is, well, I kind of had it up, but I'll talk about it anyways. You do like just like light, like 1 or 2 light lines. So you say, okay, I know this goes here and that goes there. Where do the lines both overlap? And that's in here. Okay, so do you want me to do this one from the very beginning with you? You guys all look like zombies today.
Everybody just looks like tired, and I guess not zombies. Oh yeah, they're kind of slow moving. And
Whatever.
Who isn't tired, am I right?
I should be more tired, but I'm not like you guys are.
I think you're in a food coma. Did you eat a heavy lunch? What was lunch today?
No, burger bowl.
Yeah.
Who eats the
It
burger?
wasn't that good.
It's not. That doesn't even. It
There was a
doesn't.
lot of cheese. There was a lot of cheese.
It doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you wouldn't have liked that. They had a bunch of cheese.
Yeah, it's like you just
People were saying it was
You don't eat
nice.
cheese?
People were saying it was bonkers.
Hmm?
Why don't you eat cheese?
Wait, where's Nico?
Are you vegan,
He's super
vegetarian?
sick.
Isaac,
Are you
did say
vegan,
it was
vegetarian?
Boston sticks with meatballs?
Are you
he was here
vegetarian?
earlier
Did
today.
you say lunch was Boston sticks with meatballs?
Vegans
no meat.
like only
Oh, I thought
eat
you said
cheese.
meatballs. No, we have meatballs.
Oh.
Not for us. We had the
Are you
teriyaki.
vegan?
Yesterday.
What's the other one? Are you,
I eat
are
meat.
you an omnivore?
No,
No.
that's
No,
not.
no,
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 that's
no, no.
the
What is
omnivores eat meat
that? What
and
is that one?
uh,
Ve-
veg-
Yes, I am an
Plants.
omnivore then.
No, what is the other one?
A herbivore
pes-
eats plants.
What is it?
A carnivore eats meat.
Yes.
What do you
And-
eat meat?
Yes.
Do you eat plants?
Yes.
She just
Like,
doesn't
I literally had a
cheese.
taco salad for lunch today, but I didn't put cheese on my taco
What
salad.
is it
No.
you don't eat like cheese?
I just
There's
don't
nothing
like it.
that-
Do you have a phobia of cheese?
No, I just don't like it. I don't
I
like
have a
yogurt.
phobia
Like, I
of
think
vodka.
yogurt tastes disgusting.
I have a
Yogurt's
phobia
really
of
good.
pickles.
I love pickles.
No,
I can't
Pickles
even.
are-
If there's a pickle
Like
on my
fried
sandwich, I
pickles?
won't eat it.
Pickles are nasty.
Pickles
I
Do
need
you
to
eat
look-
Chick-fil-A?
Hear me out.
I
Not
dude,
all.
Chick-fil-A is
I either get no
overrated.
pickles, or if
Yes,
it comes with
I
pickles, I can't eat my
I
sandwich.
don't
Great.
like mac
Hold
and
on.
cheese.
You know,
What's wrong with
I'm
you?
gonna ruin
Mac and
Chick-fil-A
cheese.
for you.
Yeah,
I don't
they
even
cook it in
know.
pickles. We know.
No,
I don't
it
even know
Oh,
if
you
it
don't like pepper?
soaked. Like, so what they do is like the chicken is soaked in pickle juice for days. Then it's breaded and then it's cooked.
Okay.
Like,
I made
Chick-fil-A chicken is soaked. That's how you, if you want to make chicken at home, it tastes like Chick-fil-A. You soak it in pickle juice
Chick-fil-A
for like
is
24 hours,
overrated.
and then it
crap.
tastes identical.
I hate pickles, but nothing could ruin Chick-fil-A.
Dude, Chick-fil-A is terrible.
It's soaked in pickle juice for
Chick-fil-A's
days.
chicken sandwich is
Yeah,
overrated.
Like
All right, I caused a bad. I caused a
Yeah.
You like mac and cheese?
Jalen
Crap.
tried to pickle me the one time, and I literally
I don't
almost
like
started
it.
crying.
Dude,
like
spirals?
fake mac and
You
cheese.
like
Like, I
spirals?
don't like real mac and
No,
cheese.
no, spirals, bro. The spirals. The spirals. Oh,
I
they're so good.
absolutely
All right.
I don't like
Yeah, it's like the
But I
only
don't like
decent
mac
mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I need to
All
look
right.
up what it's
I know,
called.
I'm weird.
What?
Name for phobia of pickles.
Dude, I'm like that with ranch dressing.
I like ranch.
Yeah.
Number
Ranch is awesome.
3.
Oh,
wouldn't
it's
touch
just
it.
called pickle
I hate
phobia.
it.
Solve your
Smell it really far
equations
away.
for x and y, or x and y. Solve your equations for y so you can graph them.
Okay.
Parallel.
What did you
Alright, so he's not wrong. The lines are parallel.
You're
So,
welcome.
just? Wait, we already did
y,
that
your
too?
y, yes, your y-intercept, apply your slope of down 2 and over 3. The line is solid. Y is greater than for the red and less than for the blue. So one graph you shade above.
1, 2, 1, 2.
And it doesn't matter which one you graph first or second. Good?
Yeah, it was just too parallel. Dude, I didn't itch
I am
my
a
throat,
full
bro.
warrior.
Alright. So now the red shading's above, the blue shading's below. Do the shadings overlap?
They do not.
So this is a,
No solution.
if the red was shaded below and the blue was shaded above,
There would be
That would be
infinite.
Everything.
in the middle of the two.
Yeah.
Not everything, because like
Yeah.
10-10 still wouldn't work,
Yeah, that makes sense.
but it would be everything in the shaded region.
If they just like flipped the red and the red was less than, and if the blue stayed how it was and the red was less than, would it just be everything below the blue line?
Exactly.
But so right, that's no solutions, right?
No, he said if they flipped the red.
No.
No, how it is.
Oh, right now is no solution, correct. Yes,
I'll see the restroom.
yes.
The next page homework?
I honestly don't know.
Looks it. Looks like it is.
Yeah,
Does
next
it
page
say
is
it?
homework.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. I don't want it.